Hola, nos encontramos aquí con Serge Bozon, director de Madame Hyde. Hi, how are you? Could you tell us about your experience on this festival and on your latest film?
Yeah, I just arrived yesterday in Mexico. It's my first time for this festival. It's, I think, the second year of the festival, but I'm very pleased to be here for the opening ceremony, and I'm also very pleased that the audience was very young, a lot of students, and I found the Q&A very interesting because of the questions of the audience. And I was there in Mexico 10 years ago with another movie called La France for another festival called FICO, and I had the prize. I won the prize for the best film, and I had great memories of my last stay in Mexico. So I'm really happy to be back, especially because I remarked, as I said before my movie, that in South America, Argentina, Brazil, Chile, I always get very good feedback from the audience. And by the way, all the prizes that I got in foreign countries were almost all in South America. I don't know why.
Could you tell us about your creative process when writing and directing?
It's complicated. It will be long, so I will try to put it short. For Madame Hyde, like for all my previous movie, I try for each movie to do something very different from the previous movie. So my previous movie was a kind of black comedy, a little aggressive, a little disruptive, and I wanted this time to do something about education, about the importance of the transmission of knowledge, but not in a realistic way, not by doing a naturalistic movie, but by crossing genres like fantastic movies, social movie, and by finding progressively a kind of sadness or a kind of emotion related to the social difficulties in France of the suburbs near Paris, where you have a lot of descendants of immigrants and a lot of problems related to racism and social apartheid, we could say.
What do you think is missing in the actual film industry, and what do you think we can do to support independent film?
Yeah, I must confess that I don't know a lot about Mexican film industry. So it will be pretentious for me to give an advice or even just an opinion about something that I don't know about. For France, I think we have the privilege of having a lot of support by the states, a lot of state funding. But still, I think that we need films that try sometimes more risky stuff. But France is for me still one of the best places in the world because we have a lot of different movies and a lot of art movies, if I should, like 200 movies produced each year. So I think I'm a little privileged.
And what advice would you give to the young filmmakers who are getting involved in this world?
I can only give a very general advice, which is namely to watch a lot of movies, but not only recent movies, but also movies from the past, especially from the 30s, 40s, and 30s, 40s, and 50s, and especially from Hollywood, Russia, Japan. I think there are a lot of things from the past that still could be very useful today.
And at last, do you have any future project you would like to share?
Yeah, I have a future project with my producer, who is, by the way, with me here, David Thion. I will try to do a musical, like La France, that was shown here 10 years ago, but that takes place nowadays, not a film from the past. It's about Don Juan, the seducer. So this will be my next project if I get the money.
Interesting. Well, thank you very much for your time, and we'll keep in touch. Thank you.